welcome to my channel. In our previous video we introduced a new topic called literature review. So in this topic we shall be looking at sources of literature review under the topic of literature review business research skills. Where do we get the literature from? Sources of literature review, there are mainly three. We have the geno sources. These are references that researchers turn to first. They direct the researchers to relevant sources, and they include indices. Indices, they list the author, the title of articles, publishers and places of publication, and year of publication. Maybe if you are reading something on Google and then they put it down, they put references down, like you can go and get more information from the book written by this person in this year. So indices, they list authors, the titles of articles, the publishers, the place of publication, and the year of publication. Then we have abstract. These give a brief summary of various publications as well as their authors. The title of the article and the place of publication, like business abstract, economic abstract. So abstract, they just give brief summary, but indices, they give you everything that you need to know: the list of the authors, the titles of the articles, the publishers, the place of publication, year of publication. But for the abstract, they only give you the title of the article and the name of the authors, and the place of publication. We look at the secondary sources of literature review. These are publications in which the works of other authors are described. In this case, the author is not part of the research, but rather his research is reviewed to select relevant ideas and issues concerning a particular problem under study. An example can be textbooks and handouts. When you're reading a textbook, at the back, there is always that information that tells you to go and get more information from a particular book written by a particular author in a particular year. So a textbook, a handout, those are the secondary sources of literature review. Now let's look at the primary sources of literature review. Primary sources, these are publications in which investigators report the results of their studies. Investigators, people that went to the field, either observed, experimented, carried out research. So the publications where investigators report their results of their studies are what we call the primary sources of literature review. Here the researcher communicates the findings directly to the reader. They go and research, they come back and they tell you. An example of a primary source is journals. Primary sources are the best sources of literature review because authors of secondary sources tend to alter the original findings. Primary sources give detailed information about the problem. Let's have specific examples of sources of literature review. We have journals. Journals usually found in libraries and on the internet. A journal can indicate the name of the author, the year of publication, the title of the article, and then the title of the journal. Another specific example of sources of literature review is theses and dissertations. These are research reports of original work usually submitted to an institution for an award or academic qualification. We also have government documents, and these include policy papers, minutes of meetings, research reports supported by organizations like World Bank. Then we have papers presented at conferences, usually referred to as conference presentations. They can also be a source of literature review. And lastly, we have periodicals. Periodicals, these include journals, magazines, local newspapers published periodically, maybe daily, weekly, monthly, things like that. Yeah, so those were the sources of literature review. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share with your friends, and watch my next video. We shall be continuing with our topic of literature review.